today we are doing a draft lottery rebuild since we're done with the off-season rebuilds now, since we did all the teams that got eliminated. Those teams being the Knicks, Denver Nuggets, and I believe the... Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're doing an off-season rebuild, because we done all the off-season rebuilds, teams that got eliminated, those teams being the Thunder, Knicks, and the Denver Nuggets. So yeah, we did all those teams, and now with the draft lottery rebuild, and today you guys voted in the community tab that you guys want to see Ron Holland, which I don't know about that, not gonna lie, because I feel like, the better pick would be Stephon Castle, but apparently he's been kind of underwhelming in, I believe the Combine or something like that, so maybe they don't take him, but I just think getting a shooting guard next to LaMelo for the future would be a lot better than getting a forward, since they already have guys that can play that position. Like, if they want to re-sign Miles Bridges, I don't think they will, though. But Miles Bridges, if they want to re-sign him, they could just roll with him. They also got Grant Williams, who's been playing amazing for the Hornets. They also got, like, Brandon Miller. And Ron Holland's able to a small forward in this game, and I don't know how good him and Brandon Miller will fit. If we wanted to, we can move Brandon Miller to the 2. But, like, I just don't know if that will be the most realistic selection. But Stephon Castle, I feel like he could go to the Hornets. He definitely could. I don't see why some mock drafts have the Blazers taking a guard when they obviously have way too many of them. And then you could say maybe the Spurs or Grizzlies take him, but at that point, I just don't know what they're going to do. But I feel like the Hornets would be a realistic scenario for Stephon Castle, but I guess we're doing Ron Holland today with the Hornets. I feel like Ron Holland would have made some sense with the Trailblazers as well, but in the Trailblazers when I did that one, you guys wanted to see Cody Williams for the Blazers, so I mean that could be something. And then we can see Stephon Castle. I don't know if the Spurs, who the Spurs are going to take, so that's going to be an interesting vote, but I see you guys voting Stephon Castle going to the Jazz. That's just my opinion, but let's do the offseason rebuild. So Steve Clifford, I don't love as our head coach, but for some reason he got rehired like a couple of years ago, so we're going to keep him. We can sign a big man coach and stuff like that. So Drew Spencer, we have a lot of holes here, so we'll sign a perimeter D coach as well. Hopefully all these guys can sign, because usually they decline for some reason, maybe because our team's pretty bad, but hopefully they all sign it. And they are gonna moaning, and then we don't get our post D coach. We are gonna get the rest of the guys. We can sign a post D coach real quick, and then we can hop into the draft here with obviously the 6th overall pick in the NBA draft, and let's go and take Ron Holland. All right, so let's hop into the draft with the 6th overall pick. Hopefully nobody takes Ron Holland. I moved some stuff around, but we'll see who's gonna, or if we see even follow. So Tristan, bro, trust me, this is the most dumbest selection the Hawks could do, taking Tristan De Silva with the number. I have no clue what they're doing, bro. Alex Sarr goes too, but taking that might have been the worst decision in NBA history to take Tristan. And the Pistons want to go into. Trust me, I have no clue what the teams are doing, but right now we have a lot of. We can take Donovan Clingan. We can take Nikola. I feel like if any of these guys fell, which I don't think they will, they'll definitely jump all over maybe Toppich or Dillingham. Dillingham's able at too, so I'm not gonna lie, he would be perfect. Or we can just take Dalton Connect if you want to. Maybe I should have had him as an option as well. But we're going to go with Ron Holland here. We are going to go with the guy you voted for and Ron Holland. You guys voted for. So, and now with pick 42, we got Nikola. We could take a guard, so we just took a guy. So Nikola Druse. I don't know if the C is silent or not. I'm just gonna say Nikola, but Nikola. So yeah, we'll do something like that. So yeah, he ended up being a 74 just in the Silva, but dude, that's not the right pick, man. Alex Sarr was, but everybody was right there. But Ron Holland, I'm gonna sign. Nicola, I'm gonna sign. 70 overall is honestly not bad. So and he's 6'8". He could play. He could play immediately, moving to small forward. But Ron Holland and then Mark Williams, Davis Bertans, I'm going to decline that. And then JT Dore will also go ahead and accept that, I guess. So qualifying offers we have. Marty Bailey, which he was in the draft last year, and I'll extend it. Why not? So for agency time, Miles Bridges and Poku, probably not gonna re-sign those guys, but we got Lamelo Ball, Mitchich, Nick Smith Jr. We got Trey Mann, Cody Martin, and then Seth Curry with Nicola as well. We have Brandon Miller, Ron Holland. We have Grant Williams, JT Dore, and we have Mark Williams and Nick Richards. So what I'll do is so they both go down a lot at the 4. So I mean, I guess I'll move on. It's like I said, it does so. We might have Ronaldo come off the bench one year. I mean, I don't know if that'll be the best option. Yeah, we might have him come off the bench, but that's why I just hate taking him. I mean, it just sucks. But we'll back to small forward. Okay, well, how about we'll play him at the four, even though he's not labeled at the four. We'll do something like that, and then we'll probably move Nicola to the three because he could play immediately. He's 6'8". We should be able to play immediately. So actually, he only goes up one. That sucks. But I feel like we're good after that. Now we have cap space. We actually could sign a guy. So we could need a backup point guard. But I like Nick Smith Jr. One man is I'm probably gonna dump off Seth Curry though. When we open up like $4 million, so we'll do something like that. So the Sixers want him. We can do something like that. We're getting offered Reed Shepard for, or no, that was Ben Shepard. Never mind. So the Spurs want him for like a second year, like a veteran guy to come in. So like a second round pick for Seth Curry, I'm completely fine with. They're gonna say yes. So now we have open guard. So it'll be Trey Mann and Cody Martin with Nikola here as well. He'll be in the G League. We'll have Brandon Miller, Ron Hall will play the four, so we're gonna need a backup small forward. Oh, he might move Cody Martin there. We'll see. I feel like we definitely do need like one more extra forward though. So let's just see what we can find. So we got Lonzo, so we can reunite Lonzo Ball and LaMelo here. I mean, Lonzo was healthy here. He's asking for a bag though, so I can't do that. Got Malik Monk, Buddy Hield, Gary Trent. We got Anthony Mellon. So signing like a Sadiq Bey or somebody like that wouldn't be too bad, or like a Chua. But I just don't really see who we spend our money on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign a forward here. Go Tobias Harris, Obi Toppin, get re-sign Miles Bridges. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to just re-sign Bridges back for like a 2-year deal or a 1-year deal, which I'm actually gonna do that. So Miles Bridges, I am gonna bring you back for like a 2-year deal. Don't know if they're actually gonna do this or not, but I'm gonna re-sign him. So let's bring that Miles Bridges. He will most likely be only here for 1 more year. We're obviously looking to try and contend a bit, so we'll do something like this. So yeah, that's gonna be our off season. So we got Ron Holland. I don't know. Still would have left Castle more, but Lamelo going up, Brandon Miller going up. We got Miles Bridges going up, Trey Mann going up, and then we have Nick Smith, Bryce McGowan, JT Dore, Amari Bailey, and Leaky Black as well. So do we have too many players? Yes, we do. We have to cut a guy. So it sucks, but it might be Leaky Black. I know he's played some minutes for them. It might have not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to be this guy named Mitchich, but I don't know if any team will need to take him. Well, I'm just gonna cut Leaky Black. I know it sucks, but I know he played some minutes for them, like down the line. I like at the very end of the season, he was decent at least, but I'm just gonna go and download a draft class. And then I will see you guys obviously in the rotation, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season to see if we can make a huge playoff run. So if we even can, if we even make the playoffs, we got Lamelo, Trey Mann, Brandon Miller. I am gonna still start Ron Holland. I want him to be the guy here. Hopefully next to Brandon Miller long term. So we'll start. Obviously Ron Holland immediately, so it'll be Ron Holland, Mark Williams, Nick Richards, Miles Bridges, Grant Williams, and then Cody Martin is your rotation. They'll get send Nicola down to the G League, and then after that, we should be good. Anybody else need to send down there? Nick Smith is a plan. I would love to get Nick Smith in the rotation. So, I am probably gonna run a 10-man rotation to get Nick Smith Jr. in there. So we'll get Nick Smith in the rotation. Um, so we'll do something like that, play him over Mitchich, then we'll start Ron Holland again, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. So bench Miles Bridges, and then start Ron Holland, give him the full starting power forward role. Then I will see you guys at the end of the season. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP. Rookie leader going to Alex Sarr. So, like I said, who I wonder if the Hawks, kind of. So I wonder how Tristan Silva did. I don't think he even played. Probably didn't. But Coach Sierra, Mark Dagnall. But at the end of the season, we actually finished off as a decent team. At least we were above 500. But if you take a look at the all-rookie first team, we got Alex Sarr, Matas Buzelis. Okay, Ron Holland making all-rookie first team, which is what you love to see, averaging 11. The shooting was bad, but like I said, this is his first year. I'm really not worried about it. I know he can be a really good shooter. Got clinging to the Spurs, which is very. Imagine him and Wimby as a front court. Not gonna lie, that seems kind of scary, but I mean, if okay, so if they somehow if they do choose Klingon, maybe if they with their first the fourth overall pick, I believe they have, and then with their other pick as well, you can get a point guard like Ron Holland or Topic. Dude, that would be a steal. But yeah, so here's your all rookie team now. And now with the playoffs, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. We ended up being the 6th seed, like I said. So it sucks because I said it in the last video, but it's because Brook Lopez retired. That's why they have DeAndre Jordan starting as their center. So yeah, I forgot to override. I don't know why I didn't check override because LeBron retired and I probably couldn't even notice. But let's fix it. They want to start Cody Martin in this game, which is interesting. But I will shrink the bench utilization down a bit, like a lot bit, I mean. So also, we're not rotation. That does leave Nick Smith out, which sucks, but I think we play our, best players. They want to still play Miles Bridge, which is fine. And something I realized is Brandon Miller's shots in the season is insanely low, and he only averaged like 14 if I go to the player stats. But real quick, to show you guys the player stats, we'll go ahead and get in the playoffs. So we had 25 from Melo, 15 from Brandon Miller, which I don't think he'll average 15, though. We have 14 from Bridges. We had 12 from Terrence Trey Mann, 11.5 from Ron Holland. We had 9 from Mark Williams, 8 from Richards, and 8 from Nixon. So against the Bucks in round one, we are gonna go ahead and get swept. So honestly, I'm not too surprised about that. The Bucks are a really experienced team. Honestly, I don't even care because we managed to make the playoffs, something we haven't done in a while. But so, which means we're going in the right direction here. So Al Horford is gonna retire, as well as Mike Conley, DeAndre Jordan retires. The Bucks are champions now, bro. As well as they retired another guy, was Patrick Beverly. So, um, he's suspended for the first couple of games of this season. But if you take a look at the draft lottery here, we're obviously not going to be included in this. Probably not yet. We're not going to have a pick in this draft. Anyway, even if we miss the playoffs, so we have I have a couple of second round picks. So we have all right. So what I think we need. So Nick Smith can be the established backup point guard. He played great in his little time. So if he can develop at least to like a 78, that'd be huge. He could be like an 80 by then or 80 something by the end of the video. Trey Mann, I am going to see if I'm going to re-sign him because he was actually pretty huge for us as a starting shooting guard. Cody Martin, Nikola, if these guys can keep developing in the background like Nikola, that'll be great. Cody Martin. Can Nikola shoot at all? Because I already do. Okay, he actually shot a lot, so it's kind of hard to tell. But one thing I do think, though, I think we need to trade at least one of these guards. Obviously, Miller and Holland are untouchable, but I think we need to trade at least one of these forwards. I might just say either that guy being Miles Bridges or Grant Williams. I think we need to trade at least one of these guys or Cody Martin. So either Cody Martin, Mark Williams, or no, I said Mark Williams. Oh, actually, yeah, he's a center. Not bad. Miles Bridges and Grant Williams. So to trade at least one of those guys, and I'm kind of struggling with who I should actually trade here. So I'm gonna bring in Marks here, and then we'll go ahead and see which guard we're gonna go ahead and trade. I have no clue. That's actually a female. Never mind. Okay, we got a female. Let's go. So let's go ahead and we're on draft night, and let's see which one of these forwards we are gonna trade. I think it was kind of obvious who we were trading there. So the Hawks are willing to take Grant Williams on. I feel he makes the most sense to trade right now. Only shooting 33% from 3 and 7 point. I think we trade him because I like Miles Bridges like a 6-man role. I'm not gonna lie. So him as a 6-man would actually be pretty decent. So Miles Bridges off the bench. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. So they agree. Then we have some seconds, which I guess we'll draft. We might need those guys, so we can take Tucker here. So Joseph Tucker will take Reed, and then we have one more. I'll take Jeremy Frederick. So we'll do something like that, and then we'll sign you guys to a two-way. No, we cannot. So I'm only gonna sign probably only 2 of you guys here. So Brandon Miller, I'm gonna accept. Mark Williams, I'm gonna accept. Nick Jr., I'm gonna accept. Nicole, I'm gonna accept. But Mitchich, or obviously, I'm gonna decline. Qualifying offers, we have Trey Mann, obviously something we want to bring back, and it would be huge if we had cap space, but obviously Trey Mann asking for 60 million is definitely worth it. I'll definitely see if I can pay him that much money. I'm gonna pay him. So 16 million isn't honestly as bad as I thought. I thought he would be asking for like a bag because for some reason they do that. But give me back Trey Mann, and then we have LaMelo Ball, Nick Richard. Nick Smith, Trey Mann, Cody Martin, Nikola. We have Brandon Miller, Ron Holland. Which what we could do is I'll move Ron Holland to the floor real quick. So yeah, we will have something like this, I believe. So we can see how player progression treats us. Then Brandon Miller, like I said, his shot tendency is exactly where I want it to. And then Ron Holland, I'm gonna push you up to like a 79 a bit. And then yeah, we can see how we do. I'm comfortable trying this thing back, and then maybe at the deadline we'll look to get a better shooting guard. But like I said, I just really don't want to sit here and do nothing. But we're gonna definitely stop at the deadline here and see if we can do something. So. Obviously, we got good results last year. running it back with a higher shot tendency. I feel like that year we could have done better, but LaMelo, he is going to go up. We got Brandon Miller going up. We have Mark Williams going. He's gonna have to get extended next year, as well as some other guys. But we got Trey Man Holland going up. We got Nick Smith going up. Bryce McGowan, Nicola going up, as well as Amari Bailey. So we could do here. So obviously Cody Yarn's probably gonna go up a lot at the 3, and yes he does. There's Nicola, he only goes up once still. Yeah, bro. I want him to play, but like if he's not gonna, if he's not gonna go up overall as if he's 6'8", moving to small forward. That's I don't know. Maybe he can't play defense. Probably one of the reasons. Let's go ahead and download the 2026 draft class, and then next year Nicole will be ready to play and some other guys as well. Maybe in Bryce McGowan can get in there, but let's advance this season in rotation. It's LaMelo, Trey Mann, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges. They want to have him start, which obviously he is going to come off the bench here. So he'll be our 6th man. So we'll do something like I didn't mean to put it one season, but you get it. They're probably gonna have him come off the bench. So we'll have LaMelo, Trey Mann, Brandon Miller, Ron Holland, Mark Williams, Miles Bridges, Nick Richards, Nick Fit Jr., Cody Martin, and then Nicola. So honestly, I'm comfortable enough with playing Nicola over Cody Martin in this scenario, so we'll do something like that. And I will see you guys at the end of this. You can send some guys down to the G League as well if you need to. So I will send maybe Bryce McGowan's down there as well as Amari Bailey. We'll sign a guy. See you guys at the end of the season. So we're at the deadline here. We're actually worse. We're 22 and 30. So maybe I did have to make a move, but sadly, I mean the only contract we have to trade here would be Trey Man. Because if you look here, I mean, I'm not trading LaMelo. I'm not trading Brandon Miller. So like, it's either Bridges or Trey Man here, which sucks. But I mean, or we can Cody Martin. But it's probably not gonna get us anything. But for now, let me just see, like, if we just do Bridges in the trade fund, what happens? So, what happens at all? Okay, so D'Lo, now what I'm looking for, I mean, if we can get, like, a 2-for-1 type of deal, maybe getting a 78, like, a 80 overall would be huge for us, but it's probably not going to happen. So, I'm looking for a shooting guard most entirely, so the guys I was kind of looking at here, he's making a little too much money for us to get. That was Derek White, of the Boston Celtics. So Derek White's on the trade block, so it'll be so easy to get him. But sadly, he's just making a little too much money. We could still try though. I think I was looking out with DeJounte Murray. He's not making as. I mean, he is actually. So these guys are just making a lot of money. So it's going to be hard to get them. That's the downside of it, obviously. But I'm not really looking for a star. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really looking for like a big superstar to get. I just really want just maybe a better shooting guard, and then I don't know what we're gonna do after that if this team isn't good. So Derek White, he is making about 31 million. So not gonna lie, this might be impossible, but I am gonna try. Cody Martin's obviously gonna be in the trade, and then yeah, we're not gonna do this actually. So there's no point. Actually, if we just go maybe Cody Martin, which we have cap space. Apparently, if you just throw Trey Man for Derek White in there, they would really say, oh, okay, hold on. So could we like get a guy making, I mean, not that much money, obviously, but kind of not much money. But let's see, hold on. I mean, all right, so okay, I mean, Tyler Hero for Trey Man. There's a lot of guys. We might have actually probably have a trade exception. That's probably what it is. So make sure to use this a little wisely here. So Josh Giddey on the Thunder. He did the extender, so obviously want him long term. But I was about to say he would kind of be great. Donovan Mitchell, I want like a defense. I don't know if I'm going to get a star, but I don't know if Tyler usually good. I honestly have no clue if he's the best defender in the world. But him and LaMelo seems pretty good together, and I know Trey Man is like a good. Like I promise you, I would trade anybody else making this much money right now. Man, this is like Nick Richards. No, how much? What trade exception do we have? Because I know we have one. How do I go to the trade exception? I don't really know at all. So, yeah, so we're gonna okay. So let me just see because I know, actually we just have the money, I guess. I'm gonna try to get Hero, I guess. I mean, yeah, I mean we can see to get him for Trey Man. I know it. I hate it sucks trading Trey Man, but we have nobody else to trade. So only 27 Hornets pick. They can get their pick back as well if they do this trade. And then I'm not trading 3 of them yet. I will trade 2 seconds though, and they are gonna say yes, just like that. We get Tyler Hero on the team. So relatively easy, but we have Hero and LaMelo Ball together. So we have LaMelo, Hero, Brandon Miller, and Ron Holland. Honestly, this starting five, and with Mark Williams as well, if this starting five could lead us to the championship, I'll be down with it. I like this starting five of the future. This will most likely be it unless Mark Williams becomes extendable. So somehow, some way, he's probably gonna find a way. He's gonna probably gonna find a way to get traded. We'll see. The Monsters, Nick Smith, Richards, and Cody. I'm gonna try to keep Mark Williams. So at the end of the video, if I traded Mark Williams, I'm sorry, but dude, I like the starting five. But man, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can get better. At the end of the season, we finished off as the fourth seed, so we were a little bit better. But can this conclude to a championship? I have no clue. At 24 from Melo, 23 from Brandon Miller, we had 20 from Hero, we had 13 from Bridges, we had 13 from Ron Hall, we had 11 from Mark Williams, he had 11 from Nick Smith Jr. So he is going to be a really good backup player for the future. Nicola with 6, 5, and 5 from Nick Richards. So we got the Raptors in round one. Let's see, fix the rotation a bit. Do we shrink our rotation down? I'm still gonna continue to play Cody Nicola a bit because he's actually on fire right now. So we'll do something like that. And then here we go. So Toronto, they relatively have the same team. Adam Malik Monk, coach, interesting. So we are actually gonna lose this team at 5, which bro, I don't know how we're gonna lose this team. I don't know how we lost anyway. But I think it's time we fire Steve Clifford, man. I don't know why I didn't fire him before, but here we go and fire him. If we can replace him with like a Quinn Snyder, that'd be huge. Or even maybe like a Nick Nurse, or even like a Jason. Actually, they're probably gonna block me from even negotiating with Kid, but I'll try, and then we can try Chris Finch if we really wanted to. Willie Green, Bickerstaff recently got fired, but I am gonna see if I can. Actually, I already offered Kid a contract. What am I doing? So, and then we'll try Chris Finch. I know he's pretty good. So we'll offer these guys. We get Quinn Snyder. So that's honestly, I really like Quinn Snyder as a head coach. We'll sign a wing whisperer, and then I don't know what if I'm being honest, I have no plan for what we're going to do now. So I'll go and sound like a wing whisper, though we can see what the next step is. So we have pick 25. I'm just going to let the CPU draft. I'm not concerned about it. We took Darren Harris. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to accept Darren Harris, I guess. Playoff, we got Brandon Miller. Obviously, accepting all, maybe even 4 of these guys. We'll do that. Team player qualifying offers. You got Amari Bailey, McGowan, Nicola. All these guys I want back. So free agency. You have $26 million to spend. We have to re-sign Mark Williams, Miles Bridges. So Mark Williams actually a lot of money. He hasn't been that great for us. But at the end of the day, we still probably have to re-sign him. So we'll just do it. And then Miles Bridges, I'm going to bring him back. We probably might have to. So bring back Miles Bridges. Bring back Mark Williams for huge contracts. Not the contract I would love to give them, but at the end of the day, we might have to. So we'll re-sign those guys. And then we have Nicola. He'll come out with his qualifying offer. Then after that, I believe we should be fine. I mean, I don't just want to run it back. I know we have to do something. I'll sound like a Bogdanovich. Obviously, 79 overall bench would be huge for us. Even boost up to an 80, so we'll do that. So that's a great signing, in my opinion. But now we can see if we want to sign a trade Miles Bridges or to get a better backup 5, maybe move off from Nick Richards. We have to do something here, obviously. So I'm going to see what I can do. To do this straight with the Knicks, where we send Miles Bridges, Deron Reed, and Joseph Tucker over to the Knicks for Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. Yes, they are going to agree to that. And then, like I said, you might be wondering why we want McBride and Nixon Jr. on the same team. That's because we won't have a backup shooting guard. And what I'm actually looking to do is what we can do. They can move either McBride or Nick Smith. Nick Smith goes up more, so I'll move him there to an 80, even though they both would be an 80. I'll just move him there. And his backup position will be point guard. So we'll do something like that. Then Nicola, honestly, I have no clue what we're going to do with him. He might still play him as small forward. I mean, Bogdan doesn't play. Might even move Bogdan to the 4. Who knows? But Bogdan will be like a power forward / small forward. So move his division to power forward as well because I want him to play that. And then we can have Nicola still play minutes. So something like that. A little bit of a small ball there, but we'll do it. And then Nicola will bring back, and I will send a power forward just to be on the safe side. So I say like Lamar Stevens, Kyle Anderson played pretty good in game 1. So, but I am gonna probably sign like any power forward's gonna move there. Metu for some reason is labeled as small forward, but I am gonna see if I can sign like a Lamar Stevens. Might be the youngest there, so we'll do that. Then I'll see you guys in player progression. Hopefully that makes it a little better. Oh, I forgot. Nick Richards makes him a lot more expendable as well. So definitely at the deadline, we'll look to maybe trade Nick Richards for something because I don't really see what we can use right now. So got LaMelo going up, we got Brandon Miller going up, we got Mark Williams going up, we got Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson will play back up. We have Ron Holland, we have Nick Smith Jr. going up as well. Bogdan going down, which sucks. We got Nikola going up one overall, which that'll help definitely. So I'll see you guys at the deadline. Like I said, trade Nick Richards. See if we can get better by doing that. Get whatever piece we need, and then that will be our championship roster. Hopefully. Rotation is LaMelo Ball, Tyler Hero, Brandon Miller, Ron Holland, Mark Williams, Mitchell Robinson, Nick Smith Jr., Miles McBride. They still want to play Nick Richards, though, which I don't really see the point of playing Richards still, but he is still in 78, so like I said, him trading him at the deadline makes too much sense. So I'm gonna play Nikola Drews over him. So we'll do that, and then like I said, we'll have Bogdan, and then yeah, these guys kind of play like forward. Smart. You get the point. So and then we'll go ahead and trade Nick Richards at the deadline, or he can move to the floor. It doesn't matter too much, but not only his position. So I'll see you at the deadline, obviously. So we're actually at the extension deadline here, not the deadline. What I mean is I'm going to trade Nick Richards next year because I just love the team continuity and team chemistry. We're really good. We are 44-16. So I want to gonna trade him next year. Don't worry. But I want to resign Tyler Hero as well as like, okay, there's a couple guys I want to resign actually. So Nick Smith, he would be eligible at this point, but it's not letting me, averaging 17 points. So we'll get to the player stats in a minute, but Miles McBride is someone that I do want back long term. So re-sign Deuce McBride. And then what I also want to do is I kind of want to, yeah, re-sign Tyler Hero. It'll be expensive paying Brandon Miller, obviously, and Tyler Hero in the same offseason. I know Nick's supposed to be wanting back, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, for now, just offer Hero a contract. If he doesn't sign it, it's fine. Okay, he's going to sign it. So we get those guys back, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Finished off with Shea winning MVP, but we finished off with one of the best teams in the East. We're the 1 seed, so actually the best team in the East. So player stats, we had about 22 from Brandon Miller. We had 22 from Ball, 10 assists. We had about 16 from Hero, 16 from Nick Smith. He's going to be a huge part of what we do in free agency. We have 50 from Ron Holland, so he's improving every year, which is great. He'll have to be re-signed. Actually, he has one more year, so we should be good. We got 8 and 9 from Mark Williams. Not the best, but he'll do for now. Only one block, though. Maybe he's not the center of the future. We got 8 from Nikola Drews, or Nikola. He's really good as well. Did he shoot good from 3? Nah, but that's like him in the rotation. 5, and then 5 Mitchell Robinson. But we finished off as the 1 seed. We got Philadelphia, so is this finally the year that we win the championship? Who knows? I'm going to shrink our rotation down to an 9 man. Also, you can shrink the bench position down to like maybe a 50 or a 45, something like that. Then here we go. We got Maxey, Dylan Harper, Sadiq Face, Santi Aldama. They got D'Lo off the middle. And Dalton connect with Malachi Branham. This is a heavy guard team, but a really good team as well. But we are going to beat them at 6. Okay, we got New York. So Brunson, DiVincenzo, Siakam on the team. But the downside of that is they have Randall as center. So Mitchell, I mean, I know Mark Williams is the most dominant center in the world, but he should eat. Miles Bridges is there as well, but he's still there. So, I mean, we should be able to hopefully beat the Knicks. So we are going to beat them in 6. So, yeah, did Mark Williams do good in that series? We'll just see real quick. Did he only averaging 6 points? So yeah, he rebounded though. That's nice. So now we got Toronto. So quickly, Monk, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes. So we faced this team before. They're interesting. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2, even it up. Game 3, they take 2-1 lead. We even it up 2-2. We take the 3-2 lead, and we're gonna go to a game 7 with the Toronto Raptors here. So I forgot Nick Richards is playing playoff minutes. I still do. I want to play Bogdan or Nikola. Nikola was averaging 8. Obviously, he never got a chance in the rotation. I'm gonna play. Nikola. We'll see how he does in this game 7. So game 7 here. Let's see if we can win. So it is in Charlotte, which is huge for us. So we are gonna have the lead heading in the 4th quarter. But can we continue this? They're gonna come back a little bit. We're gonna shut the door and blow them out. And we're going to not blow them out 122 to 135, completely fine with me, Nikola at 5. But that'll do. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Shea, Giddey, Ace Bailey, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, Jalen Duren, Nick Claxton, Edgecombe, Koa P, and Bing. This team is insane. But you know, I seen miracles like I know he can. I know he can hopefully go and beat the team. Hopefully, why Mitchell Robinson man run the NBA Finals? Trust me, I don't know. But game one, they're gonna take game two. They're gonna take game three. They're gonna take game four. We're gonna get swept. So that's a different beast, man. How do we improve this team again? But definitely improved it. We're obviously that championship team. I'm not gonna fire Quinn Stunner. He's actually pretty good for us. But if we can get like a good assistant, so like Ham, obviously that's probably. So like, if we can get Emi Udoka to be an assistant, dude, that would be huge for us. Let's see. Okay, so James Borrego, he wouldn't be bad. Auntie Williams, he could get Darko, so we can either offer Darko, one of these guys. We'll offer James one as well. If he wants to come, nobody yet. Darko might sign. No, he's not going to sign, so we don't get nobody. So we can just sign normal Zach, which you can sign Marvin Hardaway. So we'll do something like that, and then he's going to sign that, and we should be good. So now I'll see you guys with the trade to improve this team. I have no clue, but we will definitely find something out. I'm looking at the Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo here. Nobody else really stood out to me like crazy like that. But Bam Adebayo did. Another guy was like Anthony Davis, but he's 34 at this point. Kind of be a trap, his contract as well. So what I want is I do actually want Bam. He would kind of, we can get Jarrett Allen either, but you only see him and Mark Williams, fitting. So we need Mitch Ross. So I want to keep Mark Williams as a backup center. Don't know if we'll be able to do that. So I'm offering Robinson, Nick Richards. We might have to throw probably Bogdanovich. Pick 15. We'll throw 2029 first round pick as well. Could even say we need a 3 first in there, which I'll throw as our second round picks. We'll see what they say. Robinson, Richards, Bogdan, 2 first. Maybe they just want to get off of Bam. They are going to. So just like that, we get Bam Adebayo and Mark Williams, our center rotation. So does that push us over the top? I don't know, but we can move Nikola Drew to the small forward, and then we should be good after that. 6'8", it can maybe get somebody in free agency. So Ron Holland, I forgot he's going to start. So never mind, we got Brandon Miller, Nikola, and Nick Richards, and then we'll re-sign Brandon Miller, obviously. Hopefully he signed. He has a lot of offers, though. He is going to sign, which is great. Nick Smith is asking for a lot, which I think that money is definitely worth it, how he played. And then Nikola, someone I also do want back. So we already signed 3 of those guys. And after that, man, I really, really like our chances. Getting Bam on a buyout and Merkland, our center rotation, is absolutely nasty, dude. But we'll sign a power forward or small. Yeah, money, actually, now I think about it. So, um, yeah, we have money, which we only need a 10th guy off the bench, but we will see. But Tamani Kamara, kind of guy I was looking at. I mean, wouldn't mind offering Tamani Kamara a $7 million contract. So we'll do something like that. Tamani Kamara will be the backup power forward. And he's a really good defender as well. So we'll definitely take defense. So player progression should look good. Brandon Miller, Bam, Ron Holland, Nick Smith, McBride, and Nikola. We also got Darren Harris going up. All right, so we're at the end of the season. The Thunder has been getting the 1 seed this whole video, but all right, with the 1 seed again, we got the Magic. I saw Dillingham, but 21 for Miller, 20 for Miller, 19 for Ron Holland. He boosted up really good. 19 or 15 for Miller, 15 for Nick Smith, and 14 for Bam. 8 and 10 off the bench. Mark Williams with 1 block, so he's better off the bench. But here we go. Rotations are going down to an 8-man in the playoffs. I think we might have to play our 8 best players. So we go. We got our winners. So Anthony Black, Dillingham, and what a guard heavy lineup. Starting Black, Dillingham, and Jalen Green. No, I don't see us losing. I just do not see us losing at all. So if we lose, I'm going to be disappointed. We're going to win. Now we got the Wizards. So Cole Anthony, DeAnthony Melton. I think we should beat this team, even though Sarr is on. I mean, yeah, Sarr's on the team. Alex Sarr, Wendell Carter, Nikola Jovic, not Jokic. So it'll be interesting. I think we can beat them. No, we're down 2-1. We're down 3-1. It looks like Alex Sarr is just that guy. We're gonna lose to the Wizards, which I don't see actually losing this team realistically. But they only have a number 1 guy. They don't have a superstar either. But I guess depth. I don't know, man. They're gonna get swept by the Bulls, which we should have done. They got Bronny James in the team, which is interesting. But they had a really good team actually. Bronny, DeSumo, Modest, Buzelis, and Whitmore, Duran. Oh, I wish I could build a team like this, but bro, we could not win a championship successfully in this video, which sucks to say, but hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. actually gonna run this back another year because why not? So we got Milwaukee and also simulate the playoffs and what happens. So we beat the Bucks, we're gonna beat the Magic, and we're gonna beat the Magic to be in the finals with the Thunder, and we are gonna go ahead, fix the rotation a bit. Then, like I said, we are gonna go ahead and actually lose in 6. So we lose anyway. So that's the end of it. Enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. For real this time. Bye bye.